Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Hair to Stay by Ms. E. So glad you decided to join me on today. Welcome to all of my subscribers. Welcome to my new viewers. Girl, you haven't subscribed yet? Go and hit that subscribe button. You are not going to be disappointed. Listen, we do all things wig making over here. Short pixie cut wigs is the thing right now, okay? This is the most recent wig that I just made. And I'm going to show you in this video how I made it, how I sewed it on the sewing machine. All of my wigs are made on the sewing machine so that you can shampoo this wig over and over again without it falling apart. If we glued this wig, child, the first time you shampoo it, it's probably going to come apart. But we don't want that to happen. I have an online website where you can purchase my wigs. If you are interested, I will leave the link in the description box below. But if you just want to learn how it's done, listen, just stay tuned to this channel. Don't forget to watch all the way to the end, because at the end of this video, I'm going to have an outfit of the day. I have an event to go to for the holidays, and it's a black tie event. Yes, honey, so she got to really be ready. She got to be on point. I'm also going to feature another wig that I'm going to have to decide which one of these wigs should I wear with this outfit. Listen, if you have a preference, make sure you leave your preference in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead and share it with somebody who you think would enjoy it as well. So listen, I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get into this video. So let's get into it. So today I'm going to be using the Dreamweaver hair that I picked up from my beauty supply store. I just love this color. It's like a reddish wine color, and it's going to work out perfectly for what I want. I am going ahead and making my markings as I normally do. I'm using a pre-marked mannequin. As you can see, the markings through the wig cap. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below so you can see how I made these markings and why. It is basically a pattern for every wig that you make. And as you can see, as I go up towards the head, as I get halfway through, I'm going to start making these markings a whole inch apart as opposed to a half inch apart as I started to do in the nape at the bottom. They're going to be a whole inch apart. And I'm just going to work my way up to the top until I get ready to make my markings for my closure. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this closure on temporarily. And I'm going to make two lines straight across where I'm going to have two pieces of hair that's going to go straight across. You want to make sure that they are not too wide. And then we're going to start making a circle around that closure to close in that closure. So I am going to just trace around where my closure is going to be. But I do want to say, as far as those two lines that you see in the front, make sure that they're only like 3.5 to 4 inches wide. I made them a little too wide here, and I am going to go ahead and change them off camera, but they are a little bit too wide. We're going to make sure that we get ready to double our tracks. We're going to put our two tracks together, and we're going to back stitch when we start. And then when we are done stitching them together, we're going to also back stitch to make sure that these tracks are secure. And this is what it's going to look like when you put the tracks onto the pre-markings that you've already made. Making sure we are back stitching even after we've sewed them on to the wig cap. So this is what it looks like when we are about a quarter of a ways up. I did add my straight pins because they do secure these tracks to make sure that there's no lumps and bumps. So if you feel the need to put on your straight pins, that would be perfectly fine. Here we are halfway through, and I sped it up a little bit, but you really want to take your time when you get to this point, because it gets really crowded with all the hair that you're going to be putting through the sewing machine with the cap. And you want to really take your time. So even though it's sped up, make sure you go nice and slow to assure that you have your tracks sewn onto your lines. They don't have to be perfect, but just make sure they are consistent. So I have about 3 more circles of hair to sew around before I add on this closure. And then I'm going to add the closure on top of that after I go around about 2 or 3 more times. And then the wig is complete. I have already used the Aussie Mousse shampoo and conditioner for this wig, and it looks fabulous. I also use my Lotta Body foam wrap, which is my favorite. I love to use all 3 of these products on my wigs. This is also an eye protector that I found out about just recently, that when you're cutting your wigs on your head, you want to make sure that you protect your eyes and your face, because when these hair fibers get into your skin, honey, if you haven't already found out, it is not nothing nice. So right here I am thinning the hair out a little bit. It is pretty thick in the back. I don't have to do a lot of cutting because the pieces of tracks came already really short, so I won't be doing a whole lot of cutting, but I am going to thin it out a little bit. It is pretty thick back here. I'm going to shape the back and taper the back really close, and I'm going to do that on the sides as well. But you want to make sure that you also wear a cape. As you can see, I did slip my cape on because, as I was saying before, these fibers of hair get into your skin and it is very annoying. You have to shower every time you do this because it's really gonna irritate you, and it takes a lot to even shampoo, or I'm sorry, it takes a lot to wash these fibers out of your clothes. So make sure you protect yourself. That's one of the reasons why I don't like cutting my wigs on my head. And as you can see, I made markings on my mannequin head for that purpose, so you'll never have to cut a wig on your head again if you don't want to, and I prefer not to. I just did this for you guys today. I think this is probably the first time I've done it, and I've done it for you guys just so you can see what it looks like to have the hair cut on a live person. So right here I am using my my favorite tools to curl with, and it is my flat iron. It is the 1-stroke flat iron. It is about 1.5 inches, and I'll be using it throughout this whole entire curling process. I won't be needing my small curling irons this time. I normally use them both together, but I won't be needing it for this particular style that I'm trying to achieve with this wig. If you desire to use hairspray because you want it to be a little bit more, have a more firmer hold, in a more, I don't say, you can see the layers a little bit more precise. You can also use hairspray if you like. I actually recommend maybe like a medium hold hairspray, nothing too stiff. I prefer to just not do any hairspray this time because I wanted that light, flowy, kind of natural, soft look, and so I won't be using hairspray for this particular style. So right now I'm just going to finger comb it, and I don't want a lot of height in this one. I just wanted a nice soft look, just a little to tousle the layers a little bit. I'm loving it. Now let's get ready for the outfit of the day. Now I'm over here feeling like Black Cinderella tonight. Look at this red, sassy, classy wig. It just takes this outfit to a whole nother level. I got my shoes together, honey. Make sure you guys let me know which wig you prefer that I wear with this outfit. Is it gonna be this black, elegant wig or the red one? I am so glad you guys decided to watch this video all the way to the end. Make sure you leave your choice in the comment section below, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.